أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم ترى إلى الذين خرجوا من ديارهم وهم ألوف حذر الموت فقال لهم الله موتوا ثم أحياهم إن الله لذو فضل على الناس ولكن أكثر الناس لا يشكرون. Dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I recited Surah Al-Baqarah ayat number 243. In this ayat, Allah sends a message to us that we should not be afraid of the death, because the time of the death is fixed for us. It will come at the fixed time. So even if you are fighting in battlefield, or if you are living in the area where is the spreading up of infectious disease or some type of difficult situation, you will never die, because death time is written. So the time of death Allah knows. So this way we should not be worried about the time of the death, that sometimes people expect that if we go to fight in jihad fi sabilillah, so we will die there, so they don't go there. Like it was common at the time of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the hypocrites, they were doing like this type of activity. And even now you can see some people, when they find that the spread up of different diseases which are infectious diseases, and they try to escape out. So this type of action was done by the thousands of people who were living in a city, in an area. So it has been described in this ayat. So we have to read first, then we can understand, inshallah. Allah said, Alam tara ilal lazina. Have you not seen those people, kharaju min diyarihim, who left their houses, wahum alufun, and they were in thousands, hazar al maut, because of the fear of the death. Fakala lahumullahu, then Allah said to them, Mutu, die. So they died. Summa ahyahum, then Allah made them alive. Inna Allah, indeed Allah, lazu fadlin alan nasi. So Allah is kind to the mankind. Walakinna aksaran nasi la yashkurun. But most of the people, they are unthankful to Allah. So this ayat tells us that some group of people at the time of Bani Israel, because plague was the disease common in that area in the city, so they left their city because of the death fear, because they were thinking that they will die if they will stay there, because plague is common, so that is disease there, so they will die because of that. So this way they left their city and left their houses, and they moved, and they started to live in between two hills. So what happened when they went there? Then Allah sent the angels, and they made some type of sound, and because of that sound, these all people, they died there. And when they died, because they were in thousands, and after their death, some people from the area where they came, So they came to near there. So they found the dead bodies of those people, and they were so much, it was difficult for them to bury them. So then they made a wall around the bodies, like dead bodies. So around the dead bodies, they made a wall. So, with the passage of time, their bodies were rotted and the meat finished and the bones were left. So, one day, the one prophet, Huzkal alayhi salam, Huzkal alayhi salam is the after Musa alayhi salam. So the after Musa alayhi salam, the prophet was Yusha bin Nun alayhi salam. Then after Yusha bin Nun alayhi salam, there was the Qalib bin Yohana alayhi salam. Then after Qalib bin Yohana, the Huzkail alayhi salam. So in Quran, Holy Quran, the Huzkail alayhi salam is remembered with the name Zulkifl also, because he saved about 70 prophets, and in just giving the guarantee to the people, just who came to kill them. So this way his name is Zulkifl also, because he was supporting the prophets also. And the Huzkail alayhi salam, when he saw the so many bones there, and he requested Allah that I don't know how many these are, so many, the so many the there were the bones, and he said how it may be. He was thinking and requesting Allah. So that time Jibril alayhi salam, he came to the Prophet and he told the whole story. And after that, Huzkail alayhi salam, he made a dua. He requested Allah to make them alive. So because of his dua, Allah made all the people alive again, and they lived for a long time also. But here is the message that we have to we have to follow the command of Prophet ﷺ, because Holy Prophet ﷺ said, when there is plague, if the disease spread out, if you are living in that area, you are not allowed to leave the area, you stay there. If your life is, Allah has written that it is finished, so that is no problem, you will get the reward equal to the martyr. But if your life is finishing, then don't worry, that will be your reward as a martyr, as a shaheed. So that is a good thing for you. So otherwise you have to stay there, you are not allowed to go out, because mostly the Muslim people, you can see at the time of Prophet ﷺ, some people who were hypocrites, and they were showing that they are Muslims, but they were not to participate in jihad fi sabilillah, because they were thinking that if we will die, if we went to the battlefield, maybe we will die. But the death is written by Allah. So when the time of death will approach, then the person will die. So this way we got here the message that so death is written by Allah. So we should not be afraid of anything, and we must be thankful to Allah, and we must follow the teachings of Prophet ﷺ, that if plague or some type of disease that is spread up, so we have to stay there, not to leave the place. So if plague spread out, if we stay there and if we die, then we will get the reward equal to the martyr, the shaheed. But if we leave the place, then we will be disobedient of Prophet ﷺ. So this way we got the message here that we must be thankful to Allah, like Allah said to them that those people, even they became alive, and from them Not all, but some of them were thankful. So, like in Holy Quran, Allah said, "Ba'asnakum min ba'di mawtikum la'allakum tashkurun," and we make you get up after you are sleeping. When we sleep at night, it is like a death. So this way, Allah make us to get up early in the morning, like when we get up, ba'asnakum. So Allah makes us awake us min ba'di mawtikum after our death. The sleeping is like a death. لَعَلَّكُمْ tashkurun, so that the people may be thankful. So expectation of Allah is that the people they should thank Allah. That is very important. So we must be thankful to Allah. So because this way, when we get up early in the morning, we have to pray first. So the prayer is the thank to pay the thankful. We must be thankful to Allah, inshallah. So this is very important message for us that when Allah is so much kind to us, Allah is happy with us. Allah gives us sleeping also. That is also a part of the death. Then Allah makes us alive. So we must be thankful to Allah every time because we are getting special blessings and mercies of Allah and to make our this life more effective and good. Allah give us tawfiq to be obedient throughout our life and make our place in Jannah, inshallah.